Aha!
Welcome to the simulation of my childhood. I've been wanting to do a full game playthrough of Wizard101 for years, and since its recent popularity spike, I've decided to go ahead and do it now. And look, I'm such a nerd at this, I don't need to skip the test. I'll just answer all the right questions to get fire. It's really based off the jade or the stone you pick at the end.
All right then.
This is by far the longest part, is creating your character. I decided to go with Caleb Lightbringer, see if anyone gets that reference. As you can see, this is my last free slot on my account. Saved it just for you guys. Here we go. A full duo playthrough of Wizard101, my all-time favorite game. This was my childhood. I created my account when I'm 9. I am now 25. I still play it. This is a life. He's only level 7. I'm sorry I didn't start him fresh. I was going to, but look at the lore spells he already has. Luminous, Radiscurs, all these. So there's no way I'm starting him fresh. But here's the stats right now. Now, let's get started.
Well, but it's splendid. Times of
It just warps you to Unicorn Way now.
you there directly. Welcome.
Back in my day, you had to talk to him at the gate to get in here.
Private Connolly's head. That means he has something important.
I'm skipping dialogue, by the way, besides my favorite pieces and like some interesting ones. But first, let's get our guys added up. Alright. Always leave a marker. Do it right here. Now let's get all our gear, because I have been preparing for this for a very, very long time. The pet's not fully done, but, oh dang. But this is our starter pet for fire. Not great, definitely a failed pet. That's not what we're going for. Take him, and then we're going to take Shadow here, who was my... This is a universal pet I made ages ago. Like 2014, 2015, maybe. I used to use this for low-level PvP. Now let's go ahead and get our gear. That, the OG. You know what? I'll take that. Take that as well. Now this is where I'm set. Alright, let me transfer all these spell elements. Alright, so now that we got all their spell elements over, let's see what we got. We can upgrade Firecat immediately. This is one of the few that I'm actually going to upgrade in the bottom path for Detonate, because that's going to be super useful. So we can unlock Nautilus. Always like to get crit on my starter pets until we hit level 50. That way we have a chance to crit throughout the entirety of the beginning of the game. I went with the little Kookaburro here because the spells are amazing. We got Meteor Strike, we get the Blade, and this, which we're not going to use. Judgment there. Alright, now let's go ahead and get the Monsters TC that we already have on life waiting for us. You know where all those? I was using him forever to hold my TC. Alright. Got level 1, 31 damage, 10 universal resist, and 1 accuracy. We actually have some crit, but you can't see that. I've gone ahead and made an adventure party. That way I can select which Wiz is in which spot. So like slot 1 for life and 2 for fire. It's such a nice addition. This was not in the game for the most of the time I played it. But let's get into it. Got our first fight here. Let me know what you think of this overlay, by the way. I'm going to edit it to where it looks like I have both decks in hand. Not to brag, but that's smooth. I want to work on it. I'll improve it as the series goes on, but let me know what you think. And I'll try to cut out a lot of the like filler moments, and that way it feels more interactive. Just let me know what you guys think about it below, and I'll implement it as the series goes on. Don't forget to always leave your marker at the person you talk to before your quest, because 9 times out of 10 you're going to go talk to them again after.
Hey there,
Dude, Siren's voice has changed so much. I still expect to hear the old voice every time I talk to him. I kind of wish you could select your minions' cards like I do with the double decks, like stacked on top of each other. Imagine if you were Myth, you had that ability to control your minions' cards in that way. That would be so nice. Alright, that's the two pirates. Now time to go back to Siren.
Guts, little wizard. More dust to be sure, but ye'd be no match for that which rattles in the darkness.
See, this is what I was. What is clear is that.
So back in my day, Siren wasn't over here. Also, this fog and all this other stuff wasn't here. But Siren was right here. Does anyone remember that? And I used to call this Lady Oreo.
Halt! The evil force.
Everything is just so smooth now and flushed out. Like, I missed the old way because of nostalgia, but this is definitely like better and cleaner. And that's the two dark fairies down. We go back, talk to Oreo, to get our healing spell, and then we're gonna talk to Siren, and then we go fight Rattlebones. I know this game way too well, like it's a problem. Oh, this is on fire. It's 400, but I thought this was so cool back in the day when I didn't have membership. Life gets a 421, and you can use it on anyone. Like, it makes sense because you're Life, but I thought that was like game changing when I was a kid. I was like, oh, Life is the best. Why did it sound like he barked? Hello, or so since Life has already done this, this will be a solo fight for fire. I mean, Rattlebones is always solo, but usually in this scenario, when I have a solo fight, I'll show both perspectives. But let me know if you just want to see one side of that. But for now, it's just fire. I wish there was a way to like make the battles go faster, like speed up spell animations or like the time you have in between rounds. I know Pirate 101 has that. Why can't Wiz? I think that would be so nice. That's why I edit the fights like this. Let me know if you like that, by the way, or you want to see each individual cast. Because to me, I feel like I'm wasting your time, and I don't want to do that. I'm here to entertain. Oh, fun little fact. Rattlebones here drops a Myth Sprite pet. I used to farm for it back in the day when I didn't have membership. I farmed Rattlebones and Kraken. Alright, well that's the end of Unicorn Way. I would do like the entire Wizard City in one video, would be no problem, especially with how fast I quest. But it does take me a little while to edit these videos, and I've got very limited time. So I'm going to just do these like maybe street by street. I'm not sure yet. We'll see how it goes. But no matter what, I don't care if this gets 10 views a video, I am going to complete the game. I've always wanted a full game walkthrough on my channel. I know I've mostly posted Ark, but I don't want to be known as just the Ark guy. I love Wiz. Like, Wiz is my all-time favorite game. I've got the Wiz merch. I've got a Wiz tattoo on my left arm even. Like, I am dedicated. This game was there for me in a lot of very dark times, so it's always got my support. Also, this is so much nicer. Back in the day, you had to go to each school individually, talk to each teacher, then you would hit level 5, and then you'd go back to your teacher again and get your spell.
Whoa.
Fire Elf, first DOT. For those who don't know, fire is the damage over time school, and that's the main reason we spec'd Firecat into this second path so it would get detonate, so we can use those damage over times then instantly activate them. I've got a lot of strategies up my sleeve with this duo. I was going to do fire and death, but I already have a death main, and death gets more than enough support and love because it's the best school, no competition. But life is slept on. In my opinion, it's like the third best hitting school, and a lot of people aren't going to agree with me on that, but it's insanely versatile. It's slept on, and I'm gonna prove that. But now, since we've completed those quests, Zeke has spawned in, and now we can go through and get the smiths. I'm gonna show a few of them this video, but I'm gonna show every single location of every single collectible as this series progresses, because I actually know them all by heart, because I'm a super nerd. And I'll make like a short video even for those who don't want to watch all of them. I'll make a little short collection of them all, so that way you can see all the locations for yourself. I know there's others out there, but I try to make it faster and more streamlined. Here's the first one in Unicorn Way. That's why I left a marker here. Here it is on the map. Let's go to the one in the fairgrounds. So here's the one in the fairgrounds by the tree. Here it is on the map. Now let's do Golem Court. Alright, here's the one in Golem Court. Now for the shopping district. This area has changed so much since back in the day. Well, there's the one in the shopping district. Now there's another one right beside the bazaar. We'll grab that one. Right there. Right by the bazaar. Does anyone remember back in the day when you would talk to Sergeant Muldoon, and he would tell you to go fight, what was her name? Not Foulgaze, Lady Blackhope. Yes. But now you go do this dumb pet quest. Okay, it's not dumb. It's really cool that they give you a pet and like it has abilities and you can use it in combat. That's really cool. But since I'm an OG player, this is like some kind of broken memory. I don't know how to explain it, but I don't like this quest. I miss having to fight Lady Blackhope on Unicorn Way, and then you get access to the 3 streets. This is cool still though. Like, no hate. I just, some hate. I just don't like doing that pet mode thing. It's cool. I just don't like being forced to do it. It's the same thing with the photomancy. Such a cool idea. Love it. I just hate being forced to do it. I'm gonna make you guys suffer through this with me, actually. But yeah, like, you even move slow. Like, give me my mount speed at least. But yeah, this was not always a thing. Like, this is semi-new. Alright, I'm not evil. I'm not going to make you guys watch this. One eternity later. Alright, so we're finally done with that. We're teleport back to Willow. Also, we'll be catching up to him really soon. He's already done Cyclops Lane, so we're going to do Cyclops Lane next, and then he's on the quest to fight the Harvest Lord, and then we'll be fully caught up, and this will be like a true duo walkthrough. But that's going to be it for the first episode. And the next one, we're going to be doing Cyclops Lane. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you the next one, and bye-bye.